It is day 2 of our specials, Big Game in the Big Easy. Hello, everyone. I'm Kurt Sprang.
And I'm Susan Roesgen. All this week, we're bringing you the best that New Orleans has to offer leading up to Super Bowl Sunday.
We begin tonight with a preview of the largest event in town besides the game on Sunday. It's the Super Bowl experience at the Convention Center.
It opens to the public tomorrow, but WGNO's Jordan Lippincott is there tonight. Jordan.
Susie, Kurt, tickets start at $20 and kids 12 and under get in free to experience the NFL theme park. On the Tuesday before Super Bowl Sunday, crews worked around the clock to transform 700,000 square feet of the Morial Convention Center into the Super Bowl experience. Among its features, interactive games, appearances from various NFL players, and the displays of the Super Bowl rings and the Vince Lombardi Trophy.
I think the best thing about Super Bowl experience is you're going to see NFL players and legends with their helmets off, walking around, doing appearances, doing signings, doing meet and greets. They're going to be walking around amongst us.
Fans can be a part of history and see how each Super Bowl football has been made by Wilson Sporting Goods.
Nobody else on this floor can replicate this exact experience. And there's a lot of partners and sponsors here who do some amazing work, but we're the only company that can actually make the official NFL football, and you can watch it being made only here.
You can also see how your skills stack up against the NFL by kicking a field goal, or run a digital 40-yard dash against running backs Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley.
Download the NFL One Pass app, sign the waiver, and then best of luck to you.
The Super Bowl experience opens at 3 p.m. tomorrow. Tickets can be purchased through either the NFL One Pass app or Ticketmaster. Susie, Kurt?
Hey, we wanted to see you do the 40-yard dash, Jordan. That would have been fun. Maybe tomorrow.
Susie, you don't want to see that. Maybe tomorrow, we'll see.
Okay, thank you.
All right, throwing a Super Bowl party, what would you consider a big one? Maybe 100 people?
Tonight's big game party has a guest list with more than 6,000 names on it. WGNO's Kenny Lopez is at the media party at Mardi Gras World. Kenny.
That's right, Kurt and Susie, and yes, 6,000 media personalities from radio, TV, podcast, newspaper, magazines from all around the world have a special invite to this party at Mardi Gras World. And check this out, this is the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Well, Mardi Gras World's version of it. It says most valuable player down there, but tonight it's the most valuable party. Come along with me as I show you the sights of this great party. We have some volunteers here, making sure that we're all treated right. There's Lieutenant Governor Billy Nungesser over there already. Hey, Billy. Hey, this is the bar where everyone's going to be drinking. I'll have a cranberry vodka, please. Yeah, maybe 2. And all around this spot, there will be bands. Guess what, Susie and Kurt? There are 5 stages. Amanda Shaw's performing. Preservation Hall Jazz Band's performing. We got Manny Fresh. He'll be on the stage as well. And 30 different restaurants will be serving up the great dishes, like Edgar Chase from Dookie Chase. Hey, buddy, good to see you. So what are you serving up tonight?
Tonight we're giving them a taste of shrimp and grits. You know, you think of New Orleans and that beautiful Gulf shrimp we have. Why not? Festive brunch, enjoy your time.
And many of these people have never had shrimp and grits before, New Orleans style, right?
That's exactly right. They never had our beautiful Gulf shrimp, our oysters, our crabs. So this whole place is about celebrating New Orleans the best way we know how. So they're going to have a blast tonight.
It's going to be a great party, and I can't wait to get started. Give me a taste, please. And we're getting the party started right now. The party goes till 11. Plenty of shrimp and grits for y'all. Kurt and Susie, have a good night.
And the rest of the media will enjoy that too. Thanks, Kenny.
It's beautiful right there.
Thank you.
As a member of the 2009 Saints, Roman Harper helped deliver a championship to the Black and Gold Nation.
WGNO's LBJ talks to Harper about the journey to the game and what it meant to the fans.
Roman, legend of the game, thank you so much for being here, sir.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you having me, LB.
Playing in environments like Alabama and the big stage of college football, had anything prepared you for what happens as you are leading up to the Super Bowl as a member of the Saints here?
No, I can't say it does. At the end of the day, you play in these big games, these big moments, and everybody. Sean Payton said it best for me. He's like, if you think this is a big game, just win it. The opening kickoff, all the lights flashing. I remember that very vividly feeling of me on the opening kickoff getting ready to run down, the ball's getting kicked off, and my skin just heating up from all the flashes going off. It's a very, very unique feeling, and that image, that feel will always stick with me. That to me, then after that, the game settles in.
That you bring that championship to this fan base that we'd never experienced.
Yeah, you're right. We that.
Well, I think you appreciate it more and more now when you look back on it. At the time, I'm just trying to live like a rock star, just playing football, tackling guys, and partying after games. Like that, you're just in the moment. But now you look back on it, and every year that this organization does not win a championship, it makes yours just a little bit more special. The people here always been here, and they ain't going nowhere. And so that's the best thing about it, is because they choose to be here, and they were all born into it. And it's not like they're outsiders coming to this city. It's like, New Orleans is like who we are. And they always talk about how special the culture is in New Orleans, and the culture is the people.
And New Orleans wouldn't be what it is without the food. Fans coming in town this week have plenty of choices.
If you're ready to take a bite, our Bill Wood says you got to go with the Po' Boy sandwich. Here's tonight's Big Game Eats report.
Dogs needs a fry. What else you need over there for size, Ronnie?
Cruising into a New Orleans kitchen.
Give me 5 catfish down, man. 3 oyster, please.
Chef Justin Kennedy is captain of the ship.
2 mixed fries, 3 pickles, heard.
With his crew, making history by making po' boys in Mid-City.
There's so much good stuff in here, I can barely fit it all in my mouth at one time.
The good times roll right onto your taste buds at Parkway Bakery and Tavern. Why do we call them po' boys?
Well, look, it's our big city sandwich. Started at the height of the Great Depression, 2 former streetcar conductors, Minnie and Clovis Martin, put this thing together to feed the striking streetcar workers.
They were broke boys who struck it rich.
Struck it real rich.
With customers like President Obama and First Lady Michelle, who popped in for lunch back in 2010. They ordered the one stuffed with fried shrimp.
Fresh sliced lettuce, tomato, and fresh Louisiana shrimp.
No wonder the president and First Lady left smiling.
Warm and crispy shrimp.
Another Parkway signature sandwich.
It is such a messy bite, but that's what makes it so delicious. Yes.
It's the po' boy that packs a bonanza of roast beef.
Fresh iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, fresh pickle, nice chuck roast. We're not a fancy place, but we'll give you good food and a lot of it.
That's why Parkway is the home of the New Orleans po' boy.
Hey, that's what a lot of people call it.
And that's what it says on your hat.
That's it.
Since 1911, at the address that's actually older than the po' boy itself. Now, a century later. There it is, that crunch. A mountain of a meal. At Parkway, there's no way around it.
The juices are just pouring out of the side of my mouth.
You're gonna need another napkin.
Matthew L.
Bill Wood.
And it's just a true New Orleans treat.
WGNO News.
And besides po' boys fit for a president, Bill recommends the Parkway Classic French bread pudding. It's served under a deep dish mountain of sweet and creamy rum sauce.
Well, last night was opening night at the Superdome, the first big game, big party event.
Quite a show for sure. WGNO reporter Chris Hagan is live outside the dome and can show us what it looked like. Chris?
Kurt, Susie, I think you guys are doing this on purpose. For the second time in a row, you have this delicious sounding package. Yes. I hear the food. I can't even see it, but I can hear it. I can taste it. I've been sitting here all day. But here's the good news is the media party is in about 20 minutes. So I'm just going to walk off this set here in a minute and go get me some real good New Orleans cuisine. But yeah, last night it was all about that media night, and it was legit. You know, they made the move a couple of years ago. They took it from just a media day where people would go out there, just the reporters. They said, hey, let's bring the fans in here. Let's make it a spectacle. spectacle. Let's make it a prime time event, and that's what they did. Fans from basically all 32 teams were there. I talked to them, had a good time, talked a little trash to some of those Chiefs fans about this three-peat they're trying to pull off. We had the cheerleaders, mascots, bands, dancers, and all sorts of reporters asking crazy questions. And that's what's good about it is today they got down to business as far as treating it like a game week, because that's in fact why they're here. It's a business trip to play the Super Bowl, the biggest game of the year. But last night, a chance to laugh a little bit, to kind of get in on the same stage. We had captains, quarterbacks, and coaches on the same stage, asking questions, talking back and forth. That was the fun part. But now for them, becomes a business trip. For us, it remains fun, and that's what we're looking forward to the rest of the week, to see these fans come into town and experience what New Orleans is all about.
And this is one of those events early on. I think it's kind of a distraction for the players, but I think you'll see less and less of them as the week goes by, as they start to focus more and more on the big game, because nobody wants to go home without the trophy. Chris, what are your plans tonight? You're going to go out there and get some media food, you said, right?
If it's free, give me 3. That's what I'm going to tell everybody at every booth. I'm going to walk down there. I think I'm going to be the first person ever kicked out of the media party, not for drinking, but for eating too much. That's my goal. That you guys come on down, Kurt, Susie, everything is on me. Just tell them you know me at the door, and we're going to have a good time. I might oversleep tomorrow. I might be late for my live shots, but you know what? We're here to have fun. We're here to work, just like the teams are. But as Kurt said, they can get busy and focus on the game. We can have a little fun in between these business requirements as well.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Enjoy it. And still ahead, it wasn't New Orleans' first big game, but it was the first in the Dome. We'll take you back in time.
I'm Stephanie Oswald, live in the French Quarter. We're going to tell you which fans get the big game bragging rights when it comes to how to talk like a local.
It's time for another big game fun fact. Green is for go, and it's a go-to fan favorite snack. More than 139 million pounds of avocados are bought every year for the big game celebrations. With 8 million pounds being eaten, guacamole is America's top dip.